Today we're at the Hilton's BrightsmithOnTheWater, shooting their brand new restaurant commercial.
Alright, so here's a quick behind the scenes look at how we made this one-take concept for Hilton, which you might have spotted being played on billboards across the UK or on your social media. So, with the opening shot, we first wanted to identify the location and build the premise of the building before jumping into the one take. I wanted to specifically highlight the restaurant building without any distractions, so by replacing the stone, making the water far more clear, removing the hotel building behind, then finishing off with some colour correction and grading, we got this as our opening shot. In removing the hotel, we helped show the restaurant's individual identity by keeping focus on it in the drone shot. This helps the psychology of a potential customer who might assume this restaurant is a hotel guest only restaurant, which it's not. As we were shooting in winter, we had to do a few more touch-ups of the sky to help make it come across a little more appealing. Now the one-take concept was a fun one to figure out. A lot like the movies Birdman in 1917, every movement for both cast and crew had to be choreographed like a dance. Hilton gave us 3 objectives they wanted to hit. 1. The versatility the restaurant has for all occasions with their different atmospheres. 2. Demonstrate how welcoming the terrace looks at night with the reflections from the adjacent LED lights and fire pits. And 3. The theatrics of their drink service with things such as their cocktail bubbles and champagne sparklers. This all led to 3 sequences: daytime dining, evening dining, and the after party. 1. Check. For the evening dining terrace shot, I went for a match cut here with a sort of cartoon fashion moon and stars to complement the reflections on the water. During the review cut stage, we discussed Hilton's preferences for the styling of the commercial, and the moon was later removed to suit. Lighting this commercial was more on the tricky side, as the majority of the shots needed to move in a complete 360 degree, which could lead to seeing the tripods and lighting fixtures within the frame. So, we precisely placed them between the hidden cuts to get the maximum light we could between each take. For this sequence, we wanted to demonstrate a welcoming atmosphere. To do this, we placed an LED panel facing directly towards the actress, creating this halo around her as she walked through the doors. We also moved the fire fixtures closer towards her mark to naturally illuminate the actress, helping to make the warm ambience of the terrace more prominent. 2. Check. Now, for the 360 degree table sequence, we added small LED lights under the practical lanterns to help illuminate the tables behind the primary cast, stopping them from blending into the background. In editing, we added a subtle flare that matched the fire pits in the background to help hide the cuts between these shots. Now, the final sequence with the after party.
This is a hard shot to coordinate, seriously. The amount of people that we've got here, mid-dance as well. Yeah, we're doing it though. We're doing it. We're fine. We've got it going.
We only had 20 seconds for the dryers to last and 10 for the sparklers. We needed the waitresses walking past the camera to be timed perfectly to show them on their mark, and the bartender to create a bubble on the drink at the exact moment the camera panned around. And 3, check. On top of all this, we had to direct 30 dancing extras to take one step back on the dance floor at the correct moment as the camera arrived, for us to get this smooth orbiting shot of the primary cast dancing together. We had Trey, one of our producers, hand-hold an LED panel to act as our key light, and ensure each subject was pre-lit before the camera panned. This avoided any abrupt lighting change and any shadows. We also added a small tube light fixed onto the camera to act as a fill light. Throughout this one sequence, we compiled 4 completely different takes merged together to act as one, to include all the best movements performed by the actors. Let's replay it and see if you can spot the hidden cuts. Cut 1, cut 2, cut 3, and cut 4. Now, that's a quick look behind the scenes at our recent restaurant commercial for Hilton.